You hear that? That's the awkward silence of a family dinner after you just got caught vaping. Most vapes contain high levels of nicotine and disappointment. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In this episode, I'm going to be ranting about mobile games. Mobile games now, because I remember mobile games back in the day. All you just had to do was download the game. The way that those guys made their money was that disabling the ads. And there's some games that they still have that and stuff. But now there's games that's out where you have to look at the ad. Like, honestly, I would have rather just paid like 99 cents to play the game or however much money to play it. But I don't want to play the game, beat the level, then I gotta watch like a minute long ad, and then I gotta then eventually when I do, like, I don't even feel like the game ain't even fun anymore at that point. I've played cause then it's like if the game is if the easier, the levels are like easy to beat, then you beat the levels, you can beat like 2-3 levels, and then they have you sit down and watch this ad, and it's like I've watched more ads than I have been playing the game. Like that, no. I'm like, I don't know, like what game is this? Is this Angry Birds or Angry Ads? Like, I'm like, no, I don't care about no ads. That's what I'm like. There's sometimes I'll be looking for it, but if they don't have it, or after I beat the first level, then that's when they decide to have an ad pop up, then I just delete the game. But no, so I'm playing the one game. It's like, they think they call it like 8-ball pool or something like that. By the way, delete the game. I sat there and I pretty much bid all my money on there. And halfway through the game, they're going to have it where your character, he uses, or not, well, I don't know. They have it where your pool stick runs out of energy. What kind of futuristic pool game is this? They don't even have it where it's based off of skill. No, your pooled stick, that has all the skill. You, on the other hand, you have no skills at all. No skills at all. And the thing is that I've played it both when the pool stick is recharged and when it's not charged. I played the exact same way. The only thing that's different is that you got hit a little bit harder. But it's overall yeah, because I've been playing pool my whole life, so I would say that I'm good at it and stuff. I haven't played recently, but besides this mobile game. But I don't like the fact that you have to. So you gamble all of your money. Then you have to spend this extra dollar things to get more coins or chips to play some more. But then after that, after your money runs out, and then after the chips run out, then you guys spend your actual hard-earned money on this game. That's where I'm like, nah, games like that is stupid. Like, seriously, I just like a game where it's if I, for an example, Xbox or PC, whatever, they have it where you spend, if it's a free game, then I can understand where they have you buy, side stuff, like skins for your character or weapons and all that stuff. I'm cool with that. But when you have it where I have to, so in order for my character to stop being slow and for him to be much more faster and stuff, I gotta buy him a virtual Red Bull to make him somewhat, to make him better. No, that, to me, that's not a fun game. That's not a fun game at all. That's why I'm when Grand Theft Auto 5 came, Grand Theft Auto, that game should have been free. That game should have been free, because I don't understand how you're going to charge a person $60 for this game, right? You're going to charge a person $60 for this game, and then charge them $200 for get $8 million in the game and stuff, not realizing that if I get a house in there, that's most likely going to be $1 million. If I buy 7 cars, that's mostly, so I got to choose wisely. It's not like when I do a mission. See, if I do a mission, I want to be able to get $10 million every time I do the mission, not $13,000 when then I gotta sit there and continuously, eventually I got to the point, because I was playing the Grand Theft Auto every day. I recently just started playing it, but now I don't really focus on anything in there, more so as buying stuff, because that's what I do remember. I remember this guy a while ago, That Grand Theft Auto eventually took it out, but like I was grinding every single day to get like the fancy apartment in the game, to get like a bunch of cool cars and stuff. So one day I was playing it, and this guy, he modded the game to where he gave me like, I think it was almost $300 million. I was like, yo, that is wild. So then I messaged the guy. I said, thank you. Because Grand Theft Auto, the Rockstar Games, they wasn't doing it. So I'm like, he did it. And I'm like, cool, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, then it was but then I heard people was like getting like their accounts banned and all that stuff, so they overall couldn't play the game anymore. I'm like, that's stupid. I'm like, well, make it where the levels where you could get more money in the levels. But having it where I gotta spend, how much does it overall cost? Because I got my Xbox on right now. How much does it cost to get? Because I think the highest like, because they call them like shark cards, and the highest one that you can get, let's see, they ain't got like no new game. Oh, wait a second, that game actually looks kind of fun. I might have to check that out. They got like they got some like new games out that looks cool. But anyways, back to what I was doing. I ain't got all distracted. Wait a second. This is the same game. How are they gonna say it's new or coming soon? I don't understand. But where's Grand Theft Auto at? Top free games console. Most played. Grand Theft Auto. Okay. Like they just recently had it where the game came out for free because if you, well, not technically it's not, but you had to pay like this subscription for Xbox to play like some games for free. But the highest, they're doing $2 and $1. That's just so stupid. So they got like so they got them on sale right now. And the highest one, I think it's $8 million. That costs, well, when it's not on sale, it costs $99.99. And then now it's $84.99. And yeah, that's just save $15, and then on the other one, save $2, save $1, save 50 cents, 30 cents, $5. Like that's overall stupid. Then you get this like criminal enterprise starter thing, and I guess like you get like some buildings and some cars or something like that. And then that's $104 when it's not on sale, and it's $83.99 when it is on sale. This game should have been free. This game should have been free. I don't understand why they have it where you're buying that, and then you're buying these shark cards, and then you're wasting $100 every single time when you run out of money and stuff. Like, that's the only reason why that game made $2 billion and counting and stuff, because they had to do some shady stuff like that. But it's just annoying where it's like, it ain't even about the video games anymore. There's like people out there where they're like, oh, we're only going to make our money off of ads and have an in-game currency and all this other, like, because I remember I ranted about that. I remember it shocked my dad when I told him about that. But so in the sport games, I think I've talked about this before, but in the sport games, they have it where you have to, so for an example, because like, let's say if I got the latest Madden game, right? I wanted to get Russell Wilson. I'm like creating like a fantasy team, right? And I want to get Russell Wilson. So they have it two ways of buying him, right? Two ways of buying him. So that sounded, is like such a slavery term, like you buying him, like, yeah, and he's black. I'm like, I apologize for my choice of words, but they have it where you can buy his in-game character. Okay, that's a lot better. But anyways, so they have it where you buy him in the game. And there's two ways of getting him. There's one way where you're overall going to waste your money. Then there's another way where you know you're getting him, but you're still going to waste your money. So they have it where you got these pack openings. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows, like, when you go into the store, like, they got, like, the Pokemon cards, the baseball cards, the football cards, the basketball cards, where they have that in the game. And they have it where it's like, until you get who you want to get and things, but you gotta like keep continuously spending the money to get like Russell Wilson or, you know, somebody, or Marshawn Lynch or somebody. So you're continuously spending your money until you get them when. And then it's like, yeah, then they have it the other way where you search his name up and you're like, oh, Russell Wilson. But then somebody's having it where he costs like 8 million coins or something. So you got to use your actual money to buy the coins, and then you're able to buy the video game version of him, not actually Russell Wilson. But That's just stupid. Like, I don't know why they won't just have it where it's like you play a bunch of levels. Okay, like it actually you are having to play the game. I feel like people don't play sport games anymore. It's like if they do, maybe NBA 2K, but only online. I don't really see people playing Madden, or maybe Madden because there's the one YouTuber I watch. So maybe they do play it online, but they're having to spend money. Like I've heard people spending thousands of dollars. No, not even spending. They're wasting thousands of dollars to build this fantasy team. There's this one YouTuber I watched all the time when he did his pack opening videos. It's this YouTuber named KSI. Go watch his videos. Guaranteed, like, because I think, how much money I think he said? He spent like over $5,000 in one day trying to get, like, I think it was like maybe Ronaldo or somebody like that. He was trying to get somebody. I think it was Ronaldo, but anyways, yeah, I'm like, he's wasting thousands of dollars just trying to get him. And that's what I'm like, man, I mean, he'll get like other good players along the way, but still though, like, if you know that people are only going to be trying to aim for him, then maybe you should have it where it's like they play the game and then they can unlock him. Like where they're unlocking these like high-end players. So like if I like play as Marshawn Lynch and have it where it's like I gotta play like some difficult level to get Marshawn Lynch, so then I'm grinding, I'm actually learning how to play the game, I'm actually getting good at the game, but I'm not over here like dying a bunch of times in the game because I suck at it, and then I'm like, oh well, maybe if I buy like this virtual stuff, then I could possibly get better. Then there's some games where it's like you do that, but you're overall not gonna be any better. Like you buy like this fancy gun in the game, they ain't gonna make you better. You buy a skin for a game, that ain't gonna make you better. It's just gonna make you look cool, but you ain't gonna overall play better. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's just stupid with how games are set up and stuff. But yeah, 8-Ball Pool, I deleted that game. That game, it was like, it got to the point where I'm like, this game is stupid. And I was like, if I lose this game, I'm deleting it. And sure enough, I did. I was like, that game, it's like when it gets you to the point where you want to throw your phone, and I had to stop myself so many times from throwing it. Yeah, I was like, this game is stupid. This game is seriously stupid. And it's like you'll be sitting there. That's the thing that I didn't like about it, where you'll be in the middle of a game and then there'll be a notification popping up talking about, oh, challenge such and such to it. Why would I challenge somebody when I'm in the middle of a game? I am in the middle of a game. I'm not trying to see no notifications right now. And I'm like, they have it where you got like, there's all these ads and stuff and all these things popping up saying, oh, buy this, buy this, buy this. I'm like, can I just play the game? That is all that I want to do. That's it. They having it where all these things popping up, and I'm like, man, you guys don't have me be no spokesperson for your game, because you want me to really talk about the game. Oh, trust me, I will. I will, and I make sure I look the developers clean in his eyes when I'm talking about that game. So, honestly, this is what happens when the quarantine thing like that messed you all up. Like, you play a game, you play so much of it, and you just get mad. And you don't want to play anymore. Like, man, I just want to buy shoes. That's all I want to do. I just want to buy me some sneakers and things. I don't want to play mobile games anymore. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Like, man, I just want to, honestly, yeah, I'm about to, what I am going to do, because it's been freaking hot in my room, so I'm probably going to, like, crack the fan open, start letting some cool breeze, no, I ain't going to say that, no, because that was not going to sound right, but anyways, yeah, I'll probably do that, and I'm just going to record me some videos, because I'm like, 8-Ball Pool is stupid. Honestly, I'm like, there'd be friends of mine's always talking about that game, and I'm like, that game is stupid. I've sat down and I played it for a while. You'll have like some fun moments, but then it gets to a point where it's like when you're in the middle of a game, and then that's when they decide. Like, I played all these other games before, and they never once said that. And I had to recharge the pull stick thing once, and I'm like, okay, no biggie. Then they gonna have it where I'm like playing this like highly important game where I bet all my chips in and stuff, and then that's when they decide that, oh yeah, in the middle of this game, then that's when we're gonna have it where your pull thing is out of charge and stuff. So you're gonna have to recharge it by spending the coins that you don't have, and you're gonna have to spend this like in-game money, and then once you run out of that stuff, then you gotta spend your actual money to get that. I do not like games like that. My sister, because she plays the one game, I think she's been playing that game since it came out, but Candy Crush. And yeah, she's told me about that game, and I remember there was this YouTuber that I had watched, RIP to him, but his he used to go by the name of Angry Grandpa. And I remember he was into that game, and I would hear him talking about it and how he spent like hundreds of dollars playing that game. And I've heard other people doing the same exact thing. And I'm like, bro, I understand you guys. I would never spend like hundreds. I think I did when I would play FIFA, but once when I realized I wasn't getting anything in return and I'm overall just making money. Because, see, here's the thing. I was doing it for YouTube because I was just like, oh, yeah, these guys are getting like a crap ton of views when they do these videos and stuff. So I did like a few videos like that, but I overall wasn't making my money back. They're probably all like, in a way, them companies is probably all like, oh, yeah, we don't want them to make their money back. I mean, if they do, then they overall going to have to, like, you know, put more money into us and things if they want these, like, views. Because it's like, it ain't like they're promoting my videos. Like, at least if I am bought your guys' game, right? I am bought your guys' game, and then I'm giving you more money on top of that, and then posting it on YouTube for the public to see so they can very well do the same exact thing when they're watching my videos. Can I at least get a shout out? Can I at least get something in return? Because if not, I am taking that game right back up to GameStop's once this whole quarantine situation is done and over with, and I am selling that game, and you guys will not be getting any more views or attention from me. But that's just kind of messed up to that person where it's like, I ain't spent money on your guys' game to not get anything in return. That's the problem with these developers. It's like when you see people publishing and posting, they need to come out with something where it overall promotes that person. Because I'm like, yo, that's just kind of messed up where it's like, you done spent all this money on this game to get nothing in return. In-game credit and things. Like, oh yeah, thank you for doing this. Grand Theft Auto, see, this is how they lure you into stuff. Grand Theft Auto, you'll turn the game on to play it. Then they'll send you some notification on like, oh, for being such a loyal player, we're sending you $500,000. Not in real life. I wish it was real life. At least give me a check of like, if they just gave me a check of $100, I'll be like, all right, cool. Like, you know, I got some of my money back. I got a check of $100. I ain't gonna be disappointed in that. But yeah, if I'm giving you guys $100 on top of the $60 I gave you, then the very next week I'm giving you $100, then the very next week I'm giving you, and it just keeps going on and on and on until I ain't reached to the point where I'm getting and gave you guys $1,000. Yeah, that ain't cool. That's not cool. I'm like, yeah, so some games out there, they are able to pull it off, but then there's other games where I'm like, I would rather just play the game one time. That's it. Get my achievements, get my trophies, get all that stuff. But that's honestly the only reason why I be playing games nowadays is just to get achievements and trophies. I was playing this one movie game and got like a crap ton of achievements when playing it and stuff. So that's the only reason why I play games. But other than that, for the in-game stuff, nah. I try to stay away from games like that or try to stay away from that part of the game. But I try my hardest unless it's something that I really, really like. Like, let's say if it's a skin for my character and I'm like, they don't have no other good skins, but I want this one because it's different, it's unique, I like it. Then I'm going to buy it. But if it ain't like nothing like that's going to attract me to buying stuff, then yeah, I'm overall just going to play the game. Grind in the game and get good and not try to look all fancy and look all fancy and stuff when I'm playing it. Like that's what I'm like with Fortnite. Prime example. Fortnite, they just recently came out with you can play as Deadpool in their game now, which is cool. I was like, I think the only one that I really did want to buy was when they had like a Jordan collaboration, and so they had it where it was like your character had like some Jordan clothes, some retro ones, and I'm like, oh, that's dope. That's really dope. I definitely would buy that. Now they have it where Deadpool is in the game and stuff. But I'm like, I would have rather just play the game, right? Play the game and then unlock this stuff. I remember when you were able to just play a game and unlock things. You know? Like, I remember there was a one game, Midnight Club. Midnight Club. And, by the way, freaking Midnight Club, I missed that game. They need to re-release that game or something. But anyways, so you'll be playing Midnight Club. It was a racing game. So you'll be racing around the city, beating the other cars and stuff. And then they have it where it's like, you go up against a much more harder and faster car. And then you got to beat that car in order to unlock. I remember it was in Dub Edition. They have you do this race. You do this race. You're racing for a while. Then eventually you end up unlocking a whole dealership of cars. I mean, I sat there, you know what I would do? Because I love that feeling so much of unlocking things. I would seriously start the game all over again just so I can unlock those cars all over again. that feeling of unlocking something in a game, it is seriously the best feeling ever. That's why I'm like, when you level up in a game, that's why they should have it where it's like, okay, the next time you level up, then you get the Jordan brand clothes, then you get Deadpool, then you get, but it's like you have it where it's like leveling up doesn't even matter anymore. Like I think with some games, like with Call of Duty, prime example, they have it. That's why I really like what Call of Duty is doing right now with their latest video game, Modern Warfare. They have it where you level up, you still unlock things. They're giving you all the DLCs for free. The only thing that you're really paying for is the video game itself, and like all the like skins and like gun colors and all that stuff, or like the skins for your gun and for your character and things. And I think even with some of that stuff, you can just grind in the game and just play it. So that's why Grand Theft, and then just recently they had no, not Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty. I think if I said Grand Theft Auto, my mistake, but I meant to say Call of Duty and stuff. But I'm trying to think, did I say Grand Theft Auto Modern Warfare? If I did, I apologize. I don't even know I think it's because I'm talking too fast and I ain't even really paying attention to what I'm saying. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So yeah, they came out with Modern Warfare. They said all the DLCs and everything's going to be free. You ain't got to worry about paying for nothing besides the game itself or any in-game stuff. And that's about it. And then on top of that, then they're going to release Modern Warfare 2, a flat-out classic. I'm like, they really making their money. I'm like, shout out to Call of Duty. Like, I know I have talked crap about them for the past like few years, but no, this was a hit. This Modern Warfare, that was a hit. Then it's just adding like more icing on top of the cake, releasing Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, I was a little bummed out that they didn't have multiplayer, but the fact that they still released it, and then I think they said down the road they're gonna release multiplayer. I'm cool with that. You know, it would be dope if they was all like, yeah, we're going to release it for free. For those that bought Modern Warfare Remastered, you're getting multiplayer for free. I'd be okay with that. I'm like, you know what, Call of Duty? Actually, you know what? No, even now, I can say now, Call of Duty, those people, until I play your game and then you guys make me mad, then anything is going to be said, anything is going to go. But I can truly say that you guys, you have earned my respect. You have earned my respect with what you're doing right now with your guys' video games. I really appreciate everything that you've done right now. Because I'm like, you've given people hope. You've showed these developers, this is how you release a video game. I had to say, just in the recent time, probably the best video game to come out would have to be Call of Duty. And then on top of that, then they came out with a mode called Warzone. And there's all like, oh, you don't even need to. So I have already had bought Modern Warfare, right? I already had bought it. So they just had it where it's like, okay, like next time you turn your Xbox on or PlayStation, then you just going to have to download this massive update and things. And then you get this new mode called Warzone, which is a Battle Royale mode, kind of like competing with Fortnite, PUBG, and a bunch of other Battle Royale games and stuff. But Fortnite, they had it where they did come out with their thing for free, but I had bought Fortnite before it was like the whole Battle Royale game, so it didn't really mean anything to me when they was just like, oh yeah, Fortnite Battle Royale is going to be free. I'm like, well, I mean, I already had bought the game, so it doesn't really matter. Y'all then took my money in and stuff. But with Call of Duty, on the other hand, it was like, let's say if I didn't buy Modern Warfare, but I did hear that they were going to have like a Battle Royale mode. They surprised people, though, because they came out with it. They didn't really tell nobody until the last minute that it was going to be free. So when Warzone had came out, it was like, oh, yeah, it's free and stuff. And I'm like, I have never seen that from Call of Duty. I've never seen them release anything for free. So that's when I had seen that. I'm like, Call of Duty, I think they're definitely taking tips from other people, but they're like, no, they've definitely without doubt released probably one of the best games of our time. With this Modern Warfare, yes, it is one of the best games of our time. So I'm like, there's no disrespect for me. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, and the people behind Call of Duty, you guys have earned my respect. And I will be the first to say it. If I'm not the first, I'll be one of the many to say it. You have earned my respect. So Activision, the people behind Call of Duty, from the developers to the man that turned the lights out in the building at the closing hour. All of you guys, everybody that works in that headquarters that was working on this game, all of you, okay? Even the people that was around it, you have earned my respect. You have. But 8-Ball Pool, you guys, you need to work on your guys' game. You need to. and that's a fact. Like, I'm tired of sitting here playing video games. They're all like, oh, in order to play the rest of it, you're going to have to give us $10. That's bogus. That's just a bunch of bull. Like, I don't even like playing games like that. It ain't even fun once you get to that point. But anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know. But I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.